Hello. Is William Romero home? How can I help?
William Romero is registered to vote in North Carolina. Here is a copy of his voter registration form, where it says he was born in Colombia, South America. He is, however, not a United States citizen, according to jury refusal records obtained by Project Veritas through a public records request in Wake County, North Carolina. His name and address fell under the category that says true for non-citizenship.
We have a question for him about his jury duty form.
Why are you recording? Turn that off. Turn that off. You ever put that on TV anywhere? I'm gonna sue your ass.
Do you know if he's a citizen, sir?
Who are you with?
Is he a United States citizen?
Turn that off. I don't know.
We're on public property, sir.
Okay.
Here's the right to film.
A strange man arrives in North Carolina at Mr. Romero's poll address and is offered his ballot to vote, despite the fact he said he had a Colombian passport.
William de Jesus Romero.
Is Romero your last name?
The name? William de Jesus Romero.
Okay. Put an X. Put an X in this box.
I get passport.
We don't need the passport, sir. All we need to do is to have you verify that you are who you say you are. We do not require an ID. We just require that you state your name and address.
I get passport.
No, we don't need it.
I go get.
We don't need it.
Passport colombiano en el coche.
Sign your name right there, and you may vote. Okay, you can't sign.
Feel better with passport. Feel better with passport.
If you want to get the passport, you may do that, but we do not need it. We simply need for you to make an X in this box, just like this.
Voy a tener passport colombiano.
Zbigniew Gorzkowski is also registered to vote in North Carolina. Here is a copy of his voter registration form, but he is not a United States citizen, according to jury refusal forms obtained through a public records request in Durham County, North Carolina, that says he's categorized as a Code 7. Code 7 on the list in Durham County indicates a non-citizen. We spoke to Wade County Board of Elections Deputy Director Gary Sims about the fact that non-citizens were registered to vote in North Carolina.
Did you find any of these people voting?
I can check for voting history.
I mean, that's what I would encourage. That's what I would encourage you to do.
So we did, and found Mr. Gorzkowski had actually voted twice in the past, in 2008 and 2010. We sent in another strange man who was also offered Mr. Gorzkowski's ballot to vote.
Zbigniew Gorzkowski?
With a D?
G. Gorzkowski. That's all right.
If you can sign it, it'll be okay.
Okay. I don't have my passport on me.
That's all right.
I don't need it. I can still vote. Sign. Okay. I would just feel more comfortable if I had passport.
Okay.
I'll go get my passport.
We called Mr. Gorzkowski, who acted coy and evasive about his citizenship, calling the public's ability to access his public records both weird and dangerous.
We noticed you were called for jury duty in the last 2 years and were disqualified on the grounds that you were a non-citizen. We would like to check and see if that is still the case.
No, it's not the case.
It's not the case? You are a citizen now of the United States?
I don't know who are you calling from.
I'm sorry?
I don't know.
Sir?
Yes.
You are a citizen?
Yeah, I don't know who you are and what is the interest for you.
Well, we're an independent agency that monitors public records, particularly jury duty forms and jury duty pools.
Okay. They just call them.
Well, we have the public records. We did call them, and we got the public records.
You have the
from them.
public record?
Yes, but we're making sure the public records are still
Who
up
gave
to
you
date.
the public records? Who gave you the public records?
The county does.
The county does?
Yes, local governments.
Well, they sell the information like this?
They do not sell the information. It's public information. You can request it yourself.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. That's dangerous.
It's transparency.
But that wasn't all we found in North Carolina. We found ballots being offered out in the name of the dead. One man, Michael Bolton, had died April 23rd, but apparently the Board of Elections didn't get the memo, and his ballot was offered to us on May 8th.
The name is Michael G. Bolton.
Yeah, just do
just
something.
make an X?
Yeah, just do something.
That's all you need to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my ID.
No, I don't need your, I can't take your ID.
Really?
No, come here.
You can help me?
Yeah.
You
Here.
can just draw it for me?
Here, put your hand on mine.
Sign and then
Yeah.
initial.
Or, yeah,
I'll tell
sign
you
and
what,
initial.
I'm not comfortable with that. I'm gonna
Okay.
get my ID,
Okay.
bring that in here, we'll do that.
Okay, that's
you.
fine, that's fine.
Thank you very much.
We found much more than we expected.
Where can I get active and get some of these fuckers out of the General Assembly?
Looking at proves that voting is a public policing open process.
So we depend on the public to
No,
maintain the
we-
integrity of our elections.
The answer is yes.
First, we caught election judge Michael Williams on tape talking candidly about the state constitution after Ballot Amendment 1 had passed. It happened during a post-election party for opponents of Ballot Amendment 1. Our undercover reporter was doing the Cupid Shuffle at a bar amongst activists who opposed Ballot Amendment 1.
Michael Williams, and I live in Durham.
I'm an election judge, so I got to sit there and watch people vote all day. Yeah. And sit there and think, wow, they're voting on me.
He's trying to decide now whether he can, in good faith, take the oath to be an election judge that says, I swear to uphold the Constitution of the state of North Carolina.
Every election official has to take an oath every election.
What's wrong with that?
The oath says, I'll uphold the Constitution of the state of North Carolina. The Constitution of the state of North Carolina is now pointed at me.
Right.
Right. I don't mean it anymore.
Conflict of personal interest. It now enshrines bigotry.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I can't. Either I'm going to not do it, or I'm going to make a show of saying I mostly support the Constitution of the state of North Carolina.
Just opposing the First Amendment.
And we just celebrated our 10th.
We just need somebody to run over Scalia.
7? Something like that?
Huh?
We've got what? 6 states now? 7? Oh, there we go. Run over Scalia?
That'd be pretty great.
Yeah.
Because you get him and Thomas at the same time.
That was off the record.
Then we sent 2 students into UNC Chapel Hill to discover professors, deans, and university officials discussing voter fraud.
I was registered to vote in Ohio, I still am, and I registered to vote here because there was a voter drive, and I thought it was my civic duty to register to vote. It's the right thing to do and all that. And I voted absentee ballot in the Ohio primary, and I actually voted here as well, early voted.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And hopefully no one will figure that out.
Well,
Hi.
But when a conservative student journalist posing from the Tar Heel confronted Terry Phoenix, the UNC director, took a different tone.
Eric Holder actually said that there isn't voter fraud.
There's actually not.
Really?
You know, I mean, show me a statistic, show me a study.
I've got about 30 friends who we all decided and committed to, once it looked like Romney was going to get the Republican nomination, we all decided to vote for Gingrich in our home state and then vote for Gingrich here in our other home state of North Carolina.
Well, I mean, I can't say that there's not a single case, because there probably is.
I definitely don't. I don't want to tell them about my little Operation Chaos.
No.
Okay.
Tell me I'm going to email you I'm going to go get it and show you what I've printed out for you, but tell me your email so I can email you the document.
Can we just use my Gmail?
Okay, what is that?
Jason, Jason, .Rainier.
You know what? I should send it from my Gmail account, too.
She touched my private parts, and now she made me wanna work it out. Yeah.
And I'd love to see Silent Sam have a boa around his neck and a sign that says, Silent Sam is voting against.
God doesn't make mistakes.
That's
I'm
right.
on the right track. I was born
That's
this
right.
way.
That's right.
And Dean Blackburn of UNC told us Terry Phoenix would be the one to talk to about our so-called Operation Chaos.
Do you have you had the opportunity to meet our LGBTQ Center director, Terry Phoenix?
I've heard the name a couple times, but I haven't met her yet. I should probably get in touch with her.
Absolutely would. Terry's a great person, and far more knowledgeable on this issue than I am. I identify as bisexual as well.
Finally, the director for the Coalition to Protect All NC Families was caught on tape comparing voter fraud to speeding and assuring our reporter he would not get in trouble for voting multiple times.
You know what else is against the law? Speeding.
Well, yeah, and everyone, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I mean, whatever.
But there's even less enforcement of these laws than there are of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Stay tuned to ProjectVeritas.com.